My diagnosis with lupus was in December of 2017. I was in the US. And how did it make me feel? I felt hopeless. It was a disease I've never heard about before. So, yeah, hopeless. I think my biggest challenge with lupus is losing my sight and still not being able to see perfectly. Navigating the world as someone who's partially sighted can be very frustrating. Yeah. Lupus has taught me to be grateful for every day, to be more aware of the intangibles and the tangibles in life. Yes, my family. Family has been something that has kept me going. Just knowing that there are people who genuinely care and will support me regardless of whatever is going on in my life. And obviously God. Yeah. Yes, a lot. Number one, lupus is not contagious. It's not like HIV. It's not something you get by being with someone that has lupus. The second misconception about lupus is that it's not, people who live with lupus are not pretending. Because it's called a disease with 1,000 faces, means that sometimes we don't know where it's going to affect and how it's going to affect us, but it's very real. I allow my body to do what it wants to do. I cry, I pray, and there's one mantra I always tell myself: it is just pain, it is a feeling, and I'm in control of my feelings. It doesn't help all the time, but I ride it through, and I take my medications, of course. Like I said, my biggest source of strength is God and my family and friends. But community, I would say that knowing that there's someone who is not obligated to care about you, but really cares about you, gives you hope. And that's what having a community of other Lupus warriors have done for me. It gives me hope. I look at people who has it better, I look at people who has it worse, and it just gives me hope to say I have to keep fighting and I have to keep moving. I think going through pregnancy, being pregnant with my son, I think the fact that I was pregnant with my son alone was a miracle. And just going through the entire journey and having my son made me feel so proud of myself as someone living with lupus, that I can do, like I can be unstoppable. There's nothing I really cannot do as long as I put my mind to it. You are not alone. There are so many people like you who are living with lupus, and we are doing our best to live a full life. So regardless of the reports, regardless of what is being said, you are not alone, and you can always come out on the other side. I think 8 out of every 10 people I tell that I'm living with lupus don't even know what lupus is, or I've never heard about it before. What I have to say to them is, let's make lupus more visible. Read about it, find about it, show love, care, and support for people living with lupus. It's the least you can do for them. Lupus attacks your body in ways that you cannot describe sometimes. And I know that for people who are close to us living with lupus, it can be very difficult for you to understand, because it's not just our hand or our leg or our head. But I just want to say that continue to hold space. Even us sometimes don't have the words. It's like your body becomes a strange part of you that you're trying to understand. And the battle is more mental sometimes than physical, because even when we go through the physical pain, the mental pain is still there. But continue to hold space for us. Continue to show us love. We don't want pity, we want empathy. Just knowing that there are people who genuinely care and will be there for us. And even though we don't have the words all the time, we love and appreciate you. Thank you.